Hello all, this is Chandrika again. Welcome to the course IBM MQ Beginner's Guide for L1 and L2 Operations Support. Here is our module 2, Planning and Installation of IBM MQ. In this module, you will get to know about the prerequisites for IBM MQ installation and how to plan the installation based on your business requirement. At the end of this module, confidently you can able to plan and install required IBM MQ package in your enterprise servers. Let's begin the session. Planning and installation of IBM MQ. In this module, you will be having multiple topics to be covered. The first one is difference between MQ Advanced Server and Client. There are three kinds of packages available for IBM MQ product, out of which you have to make the selection to install it in your server. So for that, you should know the difference between them, right? So that will be described under this section. After that, select the appropriate IBM MQ package. Out of those three MQ Advanced Server and Client, you have to pick up one MQ package to be installed in your server. IBM MQ release types. So there are two types of releases available for each product. So you can select and install the same in your server. Download the IBM MQ from the IBM site. I'll show you what are the IBM sites available to download the IBM MQ packages. Preparing server installation. Before proceeding with the installation, we are going to analyze the prerequisites for server installation. Installing MQ server and client. Verifying MQ installation and uninstallation of MQ packages. So these are all the topics to be covered under module 2. After this, you can able to install IBM MQ on your own demo server or your business servers, right? Then let's move on to the session. MQ Advanced Server and MQ Client. MQ Server. So MQ Server means it has the queue manager. It's a main component for IBM MQ product to hold the MQ objects. So that provides the messaging and queuing services to one or more clients. All the MQ object like queues to hold your messages, to store your messages, exist only on the queue manager machine, which means MQ server installed machine, not on the MQ client package installed machine. A WebSphere MQ server can also support local WebSphere MQ applications. Then let's see the difference between MQ client and the server. MQ client is a component that allows an application running on a system to issue MQ calls to the queue manager machine, where MQ server packages is running on the another system. So wherever we install MQ client package in our server, it just transfers that MQA calls alone to the MQ server. Once it gets a response from the MQ server, it allows that call to be consumed by the application connected to it. So in that situation, you can make use of MQ client packages to transfer your MQA calls to the actual queue manager machine running on the another system. The output from the MQA call is sent back to the client, which passes it back to the application. You will see the difference between MQ Advanced and MQ Server package. So when you buy a product, any of the product from IBM, you will be provided with a license part for the particular product. So when you want to make use of any of the features or any of the packages available for the particular product, you will be having a different entitlements to make use of that product in your system. So for the same thing, you will be having a different entitlements for MQ Advanced, MQ Client and MQ Service. For more information, you can refer IBM MQ documentation to get the details about IBM MQ entitlements to make use of the features available in it. Let's see some of the MQ advanced features available and how you can make use of it in your production system. The first one is advanced message security. So even in IBM MQ server packages, you can secure your messages between two queue managers, like between sender channel and the receiver channel. While transferring messages, the message will get encrypted and your messages will be in safe place
while transferring between one end to another end. But in advanced message security, message will be encrypted at the application level itself. So when you transfer message from the application to queue manager, at the time itself message will get encrypted, and the in-flight transaction, like when the message is at rest at the queue itself, it will get encrypted, so no one can view your messages at the queue level itself. So the next one is manage file transfer. If you want to transfer your data from one end to another end, like bulk amount of data, like retail stores that make use of some week files or month files to transfer a data from one branch to another branch, they can make use of this manage file transfer features to transfer their messages in a scheduled manner. And the third is a replicated data queue manager. It provides a high availability by replicating the data across all the queue manager's servers. So by using this, you can provide high availability to your queue manager when client is connecting to it to send and receive the messages.
Let's see how we are going to select the appropriate IBM MQ packages based on your business requirement. The first, you should understand what is the purpose of your business application or an enterprise application to transfer the messages. Based on this, select a MQ server, client, or MQ advanced package. Like if your business wants that IBM MQ should be on the same server as application is hosted on it, then you can select the MQ server package. Or if your business says that I should have the high availability, there should not be a MQ and application hosted on the same server, then you can make use of MQ client. And if your business want to implement any of the advanced features like advanced message security or MQ telemetry, manage file transfer, and the Linux replicated data package, then you can make use of MQ advanced package to implement the same. So based on this, you can select the appropriate MQ package.